Hi everyone, and welcome to my small corner of the art world. So today I'm doing a painting in my, or a spread in my journal, and I have issues when I do 2 pages of this bit in the middle leaking like this into other parts of the journal. So what I've done, I'm experimenting. What I've done is I've got some of this really thin tape. Now, usually I use this to put lines across and then pull it off. But what I've done is I've gessoed both sides and I've put a strip down the middle, and I want to see if I can paint over it and you can't see it and it stops the issue of it leaking through to other pages. Because it ruins other pages. So this one here it did, so I just put a strip down here, but it would have been better if I didn't have to do that. So, and did this one? No, that one didn't. So I'm going to see how it goes. This video might be in a few sections because I have people here home all the time because hubby's had surgery and he's convalescing at home. He's had knee replacement surgery, so he can be quite noisy, and I have to be, well, I'm in the same room, so I can't really do loud videos. So we'll see how it goes. I have to decide what I'm going to do on this page, and then it might be a quiet video after that when I'm painting, but I want to see if this works. And then it can be a technique because it's almost the same colour as the gessoed page. Oh, have I painted the page? Are they that colour? Oh, I've made them cleaner. They're that colour normally. I thought they were white, but it looks more yellowy now I've painted it. And of course the pages always go up. Okay, so I will be back when I've started to paint. Okay, so I'm back. This is dried, and this is the picture that I found. So I thought I would do it the background in these colours because they kind of go with that. So we'll see how it goes. So I've got pheasant and coral. You have to excuse the sound in the background. Hubby's playing a video game, so I don't know if you can hear it. And I'm going to use sponges to put it on here. This is a opaque, so I don't know if this bit in the middle is going to cover, but this is my experiment to see if it does. Probably can't tell with this colour because it's very light, so it might not have gone through anyway, but you never know. It's not like it's dark like this colour which went through the crack before. Oh, that's enough of that colour. And this is opaque as well, this coral, but it's a lighter colour, so we'll see what happens with this. bit darker. Don't put as much water on this one. Sort of an orangey yellow, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to wait till this dries and I'll be back. Hey, I'm back and this is nice and dry, and I've mixed up some orange with these two, orange and modelling paste for some stenciling for the background. I'm going to do some numbers and some cogs and things. So let's see how this works out. Not great. But, oh well. So, covered in paint. Never mind, let's do a few letters. See if that helps. I don't like that, but we'll keep going. That's not great. Okay, I'm back. I don't like this, but I'm going to persevere. I've got some sprays. I'm just going to spray some colours on here. Just get a bit of that so it doesn't get spray on it. Oh, it's 2 bits of cardboard there. I've got a bit of cardboard's now got paint all over it. Okay, so let's leave that to dry and then I'll be back to decorate it. Okay, I'm back. This is dried and actually looks a bit better than I thought it was going to look, especially since I've put some of that spray paint in with the colours on the opposite spectrum to the orange, like on my wheel here. So we have orange and I'll put that on there like that. We have a bit of a red, orange, and the blues are opposite, so it does actually look okay. So I've got my things to stick down here somewhere. Where did I put them? Here we go, and I'm going to stick her there like that and like that. And I might use this glue. This glue all, Elmer's glue all. So this cat, I'll show you in a minute, it's cut out of a book that I've got. I can't remember, I'll show you in a minute. I'll just put some glue on here first. Stamperia. And it was on the tip of my tongue. She's out of a Stamperia push out book. going to stick, I'll stick her there like that. Maybe there. And those whiskers and things I'll stick down in a minute. So these are all out of, in case people are interested. Oops, daisy. So they're out of this book called Junk Journal Furry Friends. And they are actually, you can actually push them out and they're two-sided. So I scanned them and onto a piece of cardboard and cut them out that way because I want to be able to use both sides, and I can't if I push them out and use them. One side's not useful. So there we go. I like that there. For some reason it doesn't look like it's straight. And on cue, the dog is barking. Always barks when I start filming. Crazy, crazy animal. She's kind of cute. And yes, I'm calling her a she. But she looks like a she. It's got fancy little things on. So I like that. And I have some, I'm just going to put that pin there so I don't have a little drawer here with some things on that I'm going to put on there. A butterfly. And another butterfly. And I cut this one out and I cut his antennas off, so I'll have to put some on when it dries. I cut his, that's why I cut round that one. Okay, so I have to decide what to put on the other side. So I've got a house. I've got a house there, that's kind of cute. And some trees. Okay, so I got a little dog and a saying, and I do like the house. So I'm going to put the house there and then the dog. So let's put this together. Just a quick and easy one today. Well, not really, because it's taken me all day to do it because I let things dry normally. And it gives me a chance to rest my sore back in between, because this chair that I sit on is not the comfiest. I've been looking at those ergonomic chairs, but I don't really know what they'll be like, and they're quite expensive. I mean, I don't mind, you know, making the investment if they work, but it's a bit expensive to buy something if it doesn't make any difference. There we go. Now let's do little doggo. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. Putting glue on him. And he can sit there like that. And this was really an experiment to see if that tape covered up, and it has covered up okay. I'm not mad with that. It is fairly hard to see, so that's good. And when this dries, I'll be able to have a look, see if it's leaked through anywhere. Just breathe and trust the morning to meet you. I like that. Okay. That cat for some reason looks lopsided. I think she is. Oh well. Never mind. Alright, I'm going to wait for that to all dry. And then I'm going to decorate it a bit more. Okay guys, I'm back. So I'm doing a voiceover for this. I'm gonna just do some. So I'm going to do a bit of shading underneath the cat and the house and the dog. I did try with one coloured pencil, can't remember what it was, but it wasn't working. So I got another one, which I think was a brown, and decided that that would probably be better for shading. That's just to give it a bit of depth. Then I decided I wanted to give the elements on the page to stand out, so I'm going around them with marker pen. I think this one was a pewter colour, just that went with as close as I could get to the pattern on the cat. I'm just carefully doing that around it. And this video, I apologise, probably going to be quite choppy because it was like an hour and a half long, so I had to cut quite a bit out of it. And my editing skills aren't the greatest. I just tend to chop bits out that are boring and put them together, so I apologise for that. And I am doing some, but of course, as usual, I'm doing it down the bottom where you can't see, but I'm going around the cat with the same, just so that she stands out a bit more. So I know you can see what I'm doing now. I was going to say I might cut this bit out just so that you're not watching something boring. Okay, so I cut a whole lot out. The cats, I've put a surrounding on her, and now I'm going to do the dog, and I think I do the house too, if I can remember. It's just to give, I like them to stand out a bit. I don't normally always do that, but as you can see by the cat, she is standing out a bit better with the lining around her. And now I'm going around the butterfly in black, but I didn't do such a great job with this. I didn't like how it turned out, but oh well, it's an experiment. You do things, you find out what you like, what you don't like, and then you do it or don't do it again. So the butterfly wasn't that great because I outlined it like that was okay, and then I decided to put lines in it, which wasn't okay. Actually, on the video it doesn't look too bad. You can kind of, it does sort of stand out, but in real life I didn't really like it that much. But oh well, it's all a learning thing. It's your journal. You do things and you learn from them. And I have no idea what I'm doing now. I think I must be going around the other one, or maybe putting some whiskers on the cat. Oh, I'm just outlining the cat's eyes a bit so they stand out a bit more, and just going over the lines of her whiskers. Oh, I was going over the lines of the end of her tail just to make them stand out a bit more. That's what I was doing. So then I decided I would use some of these little pearl paints to brighten up the page. So I got a few colours out to do some outlining, and I always keep these paints stored on their side because otherwise the micro falls to the bottom and they're really hard to shake up. They're just a bit easier when you lay them on your side, on the side, and then I always test them first before I start so that I don't get a big blob on the page. So I'm just going over some of the pattern that's already on the cat and other parts that you can't see because I don't check in my camera. I'm sorry guys, I'm terrible at doing stuff like that. But I'll let you watch the rest and then I'll comment if I need to. So I decided to go over some of the bolder words with this nice sort of sparkly, I think it's like a beigey colour, just to make those words stand out a bit. And I have chopped out the bits when I'm doing stuff off camera that you can't see, because you don't want to just sit there and watch stuff off camera because you can't see what I'm doing. So and I have a habit of doing that and then smudging it, so I'm turning the diary around, or the journal around, so I don't smudge what I've done. So at this point I'm just kind of faffing around and making little changes and doing stuff, and I didn't get most of it on camera. So I'm going to say thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little process video, and the page didn't leak onto other pages. I did check and it folded okay in the end, and I did keep just adding things like this little bit of orange. The pattern on the cat had little flowers on. I was just putting little dots in those so you could see them, and I was actually really pleased with the outcome. I didn't like that background when I first did it, but I actually do really like it, and I'm very pleased with the way it turned out. So thanks guys for joining me. If you enjoy content like this, please consider giving me a thumbs up or subscribing to my channel. I'd very much appreciate it. And until the next time, please take care and bye for now.